Hey guys, so I'm gonna be explaining on two videos, one from Analytical Vibes and the other from saintontas. Analytical Vibes is brutally honest thoughts on Wuthering waves, scoring levels of transactions, and saintontas is Kuro's predatory mark. Now for these two videos, I've watched them all actually, and I will be basically explaining on what they were trying to tell you all. First of all, Analytical Vibes' video was that he was basically saying that the game is becoming greedy because after more bike skins and skins appearing into the game, and especially that it follows with the Wuthering Wave Cyberpunk collab with its different currency, and why did these changes matter, claiming that they had to do these changes or otherwise they would not be at the top of the revenue chart. This entire video about Kuro's predatory is basically him watching clips of the video he made and just laughing and saying that it's wrong while showing the Twitch stats of Arknight's infiltrating its low and basically calling him crazy and pathetic.
Hey, I'm not surprised, motherfuckers!
But the truth is Wuthering Waves really disgrading? Well, not right now, because there are things to consider. First of all, it's an open world, and the characters, the animations, the VFX, the quality of improvements, and everything. Keeping all those together is very expensive. Back then, the Genshin developers actually explained that Genshin, an open world game, gets more expensive by the year, so they had to increase more like greedy stuff into the game. Because if not, then it won't be enough to keep the game open. And personally, yeah, I see this as not the right thing to do with making it greedy, but if you don't have no other way and it's revenue slow, then you gotta do it otherwise. Because I guess they were expecting a lot more from the Cyberpunk lab, but I guess they really didn't get that much out of it, which is still fine. So they had to pull this move on the players because they really did have a choice. Yeah, the second thing is Wuthering Waves is running on the Unreal Engine 5. In comparison to Unreal Engine 4, it was much more of a stable version. Unreal Engine 5 is like the far better with the graphics, the images, and everything about that. But the one problem is that Unreal Engine 5's optimization is absolutely shit. You basically make a game out of it, you're just gonna get random black spikes every single damn time. So that's the only problem I see with Wuthering Waves. And now let's go over one thing. Both of them stated. One said that the game isn't greedy at all, and mocked him. The other is claims that the game is already greedy. Which one is technically true? It's technically neither, but it's slowly getting there still. Because as I mentioned before, open world games are very expensive to maintain and need to bring out these updates to get revenue enough just so they can keep them open. I mean, it's completely alright if they release some skins for it. It isn't really that greedy, but in the later years it's gonna get more greedy because they can't do anything because it's going to cost more keeping Wuthering Waves operational, and even wanting to improve the graphics is getting also expensive. So yeah, they have to pull these moves just because the open world games are very expensive and cannot maintain it, and they need to throw in a bit of transactions in there just to help them out. But yeah, that's honestly my take on both of their videos. And I'm gonna be honest though, Analytical Vibes claiming that it's straight up so greedy that it's a problem. Now personally, even having a couple of bike skins on there is completely fine though. Like, it's not the biggest problem. Like, extra cosmetics for characters is not a real problem if they don't cost as much as they do. If they cost a bit, that's completely fine. Whilst him explaining that, and then, well, I think as well, yeah, if they would not have gone with the different types of currency or have gone with the normal currency, I think they would have also gotten more revenue out of it rather than putting as a different currency. But I guess they wanted to go with that they did expect them not to perform that well. The other content creator saintontas straight entire topic is basically, you're wrong, you're bad, boom, your game is dead, just don't talk to me. That's basically for his 27-minute nothing burger video. But yeah, that's all for me. I hope you all enjoyed. Leave a like and subscribe. I will see you all in the next one.